though biscuits and gravy do come close. Yet somehow, I've always felt a kinship with hobbits. They loved comfort, the familiar paths of their gardens, and meals with family. And yet, when adventure came calling, they packed their bags and stepped into the unknown. That's how it was for me, a dirt road boy who loved small joys but couldn't help stumbling into big adventures. Are you ready for yet another? Boys in the Builds. The hut, aka Man Fort. Okay, so some friends and I love to get time in the woods. It only took 175 trees. Carefully selected, each one cut with a double-headed axe that we found, all of them, minor detail, on someone else's property. To this day I have no idea whose land we were on, but at 14 years old, it felt like destiny. In our defense, they had so many acres I don't think they ever missed a single tree. When we finished building it, it was even on someone else's land entirely. We stacked those trunks high, lashed them tight, and built not just a fort, but a palace. 2 stories, a kid's version of a medieval stronghold, complete with the smell of pine and the pride of hard work. We even had a rope bridge between 2 trees that had another platform. We worked for months building it. Much has happened between then and now, but those stories are waiting for their own telling. One afternoon, when the hut was completed, I was climbing toward the 2nd floor. I noticed movement beside me. It was none other than a copperhead snake, coiled and watching me. I wish I could show you the close proximity between me and that snake. Without pausing to consider, I did the dumbest thing possible. I grabbed it with my bare hand and hurled it out of the 2nd floor like a snake wielder. Shire note, don't ever do this. I say this with the wisdom of hindsight and a fully developed brain. But the real trouble came later. The Great Fire of Sawyer. It was getting cold. The fort was solid. We had tin panels, we had blankets. And I had an idea. Let's build a fireplace, I announced, visions of glory filling my head. It would be spectacular, the kind of invention that would make Ralph's Red Ryder BB gun look like child's play. So I gathered supplies, set the plan into motion, and lit the test flame. At first it worked beautifully. Smoke curling, warmth building. I was even going to cook dinner on it. Then the blanket hanging on the wall caught. In seconds, the walls ignited. Have you ever seen a matchbox burn? Multiply that by 80,000 matchboxes burning. The fort, made of seasoned, chopped wood aching to combust, roared into an inferno that could have been seen from Frogville that day. I bolted, pretty sure I broke a land speed record that day. Sprinting through the woods, heart hammering. I could see it now. News Channel K10 was about to be here on someone else's yard filming about a Tipton kid. I'd never live it down. My dad was nestled on the couch watching TV after a hard day's work. I rushed through the door. "Dad, the fort's on fire!" I yelled when I arrived, trying to catch my breath. He shot off the couch in nothing but his underwear, grabbed a shovel and ran barefoot into the flames. He fought the fire like a madman, swinging dirt, beating sparks, sweating in the glow of a blaze that should have consumed half of Choctaw County. I can guarantee my dad said some prayers that day. When it was over, I looked back toward the house. My sisters stood in the yard, Tandy clutching Taylor's hand, their faces pale wonder. To them, their older brothers must have looked insane. Builders of palaces one moment, arsonists the next. I can only imagine what went through their minds. Are these the people I'm supposed to look up to? When my dad made his way home from that firefighting moment, I took a beating in the breeches seat. Not only did I take it, but I took it like a man because I knew what dumb levels I had just participated at. This could have taken a turn for the worst, but Dad in all his glory saved the day.